If you hit accept, by the way, you can speed up the timer. I guess it doesn't matter at this
I've
point.
got inboxes.
Oh. Oh, right.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out how to accept it because I haven't had to do that yet. And when I opened the menu, I had emails. And I'm like,
Yeah, you
excuse me?
You press escape. One of the things that I really like about this game, by the way, is if you have two different damage types, like elemental damage types, they actually combine into a new one. So fire and ice together is blast, which I actually don't know what that does, but there's like radiation and magnetic and stuff, and they all have like bonus damages versus other things.
You are here to distract the enemy. Trigger the alarm.
So this will be like a survival mode?
Yep, so we just stay here as long as we feel like. My recommendation, find a corridor, like a one-ended corridor, and stand at one end, and shoot the hell out of anything that comes down.
It's probably a reasonable idea. Does this just keep going on forever till we die?
No, we can leave after 5 minutes, though generally I go till about 10 or 20, depending on, like, how much I'm enjoying murdering everything. Because by about 20, you're just swimming in enemies. And it's really satisfying, though if you're like a really weak character, you're generally, I have to come save you. So we're probably gonna go 10. We'll see. We'll see how much trouble you get into.
We'll see. So do you restore your energy for attacks?
Yes. So do you see this like kind of weird pulsing blue thing over here?
Oh, that's a big crowd. Shit. Pulsing blue thing. Where's here?
It's like pulsing blue thing on the ground.
Shot from every
They're all
direction.
over the place. They look either like weird geometric shapes or just spheres. That's how you get your energy back. They drop fairly frequently, so generally don't worry about wasting. This is going to be a mess of bodies.
Oops. When there's so many bodies, it does make it slightly more distracting trying to figure out which ones are alive. Out of here. Out of here with your nonsense.
Yeah, the other thing about this mode is technically there's a thing called life support, but as long as you're murdering a shit ton of things, it doesn't matter.
You don't really have to worry about it getting destroyed.
Well, yeah, because the enemies will drop life support capsules. You'll see them drop every once in a while, and they will prolong the meter. Like, these guys are currently just dropping them on my face. And they will give you an extra 4% life support, which is rather handy. That is actually a pretty good AoE.
Yeah, it kind of just chains through everybody.
That's nice.
Headshots are fun too. Get a good 800 damage out of it.
I've given up headshotting people here. I'm just going for mass.
I'm still mostly going for headshots.
I would.
It's how I play shooters, unless they're Destiny.
True. I guess I went for headshots in Destiny, but that's because I was using the scout rifle.
I was using a shotgun.
Yeah, that would do it.
When I was sniping, I was going for headshots. Obviously.
It pisses me off in that game that the shotguns were secondary weapons with, like, limited ammo. That always felt, like, weird and really strange.
I mean, everything in that game had limited ammo.
True, but, like, you know, generally I didn't run too far out of
It was mostly just about switching between the two all the time. My primary weapon was a sniper, so I was always running out of ammo.
Additional life support has arrived.
Yeah, they just kind of start throwing their dead corpses at you at some point.
This game has, like, such a wide variety of weapons that it's kind of hard to tell what weapons are actually what. Like, I will go look at the
Borderlands 2 problem of,
like,
this is a Hulk of rectangle, I wonder what it does.
Well, like, it's kind of obvious, but it's like... I had the hardest time picking, like, my weapons here. Like, the melee weapons were just like... Here's, like, 10 different varieties of claw. By the way, they all actually do different things. It's not like Borderlands, where it's just like, here's shotgun, shotgun, shotgun with mildly different effects.
No, I said Borderlands 2, which is where they all do totally different things because they're so divergent that literally the type of weapon it is doesn't make any sense. Like, it'll be like, it's a shotgun, it shoots 14 rockets, and I'm like, I don't understand how you classify weapons in this game. Like
That's a good
that's what
point.
Borderlands 2 is. It's just like there's no correlation between what weapon type it is and what the thing's gonna do when you pull the trigger. So, but for some reason they still try to classify them.
Life support.
This one's a little bit better. Like, it's not that divergent, though
Yeah.
obviously with mods you can switch it around a lot. But like I mentioned, my chain gun shotgun, like that thing is great, but it's so ammo inefficient that it's hard to want to keep using. Because I will like do a mission and just be totally out of ammo a quarter of the way through and be like, well, this sucks. Oh, you're injured. Let's probably come fix that.
I've been injured for a while.
Another life support capsule.
It just kind of happened
There
at
are
one point.
also there are like little red health orbs around, but they're kind of rare. Let's see, where are you?
Yeah, the number
I
of
should heal
drops
you.
is slightly
Yep, there you go.
comical.
Oh yeah.
Like the floor's
you know,
just
I was,
covered in
like-
colors that do something.
You know, I was telling you, like, don't
The raid
bother
is
with all
off
those
to a
like
successful
capsules.
start.
This is why.
When you are ready, go to extraction.
Because like all of the loot that you could gather on a standard map pales in comparison to the amount of just shit that you get here. Like somebody was commenting on just how much of a basic resource I had. I got that while rendering Dark Souls earlier today because I was bored and had nothing better to do. Because unlike you, I don't watch movies while I'm rendering or whatever. I just go play Skinner box games.
Yeah, I don't like using my computer for stuff really when it's do rendering. I'm paranoid like that.
I have never had problems with it.
I just don't.
Runs in front of my shot.
Yeah, I
You
saw
ran
him
in front of
sprint
my
into
shot.
Prepare
death.
for life support.
So what happens if you activate a life support capsule, like the ones that are physically placed?
Do you see our life support system thing over on the left?
Yeah.
It will just fill that up by like 30-40%.
Oh, if it hits 0, we're doomed. Okay.
We're not doomed. We just start losing shields and then we start losing health. Yeah, actually, not a
Losing
big deal.
shields
Capsule
first is
now
weird.
available.
Yeah. They're trying to
I
be
can't
forgiving.
breathe. It's depleting my shield.
Well, I mean, the weird part is we're not even people inside of these things. Like, these are literally just robot suits with slight biological components.
Well, biological components are still biological.
Yeah.
Dark Sector
I
was a
think they're
weird
supposed to be
game.
like a spine. Yeah. I never have actually looked into what Dark Sector really was about.
A third-person It's a third-person shooter where the protagonist gets infected by a weird alien virus, freaky like symbiote suit type thing, like Venom, basically. That's sort of spreading on him, and people are trying to hunt him down to take him out. At least that's what I remember. I might just remember. I can't remember if it was really similar to Prototype, or if I'm mixing it up with Prototype. But I think it might have had the
Could
same
be.
plot as Prototype. Except obviously sooner, because Dark Sector was the first game announced for the next-gen consoles of being PS3 and 360 and stuff.
Incoming.
Really?
It was actually announced for those consoles before the consoles were announced.
Huh.
It's like it was announced like coming for stuff. Coming for what? The thing after Xbox. What? There's a thing after Xbox. It's more or less how that went.
I mean, everybody should kind of see that sort of thing coming.
Well, it's just that there wasn't an announcement yet. It's like it was for consoles we
True.
didn't know were coming yet necessarily, or at least ones that hadn't been unveiled yet. They might
I
have
think
been
there's
in
like one or two.
Additional life support has arrived.
They might have
there
been
was,
in,
like, one or two
Durango
games.
mode or something.
There were a couple of games that got announced for the Dolphin before people realized that the Dolphin was a lie.
Yeah. That was a thing going on with Dolphin was a lie. That was a thing going on with what's it called? Freaking like Star Wars 1313 and stuff like that. It was for a while there was video games coming out like being announced where you look at them and like that can't run on a 360. What's going on? And then it's like, oh, it's coming out for the next consoles and they just can't say what those consoles are yet. Like they'd use vague terminology a lot of the time, like saying coming out on Microsoft and Sony platforms, because they couldn't talk
You
about
just,
the
like-
console yet.
Just not get this thing open? Oh.
What's going on?
Three guys in unison just walking towards me. Oh. There's just no satisfaction quite like just line-shotting a group of people.
Bow stab, motherfucker! I could one-shot you with a bow, but instead I'm gonna slowly beat you to death.
Yeah, the bow staff is, I believe, the shittiest of all the staves. I could be wrong.
I keep trying to use my magic attack and can't, and it's really frustrating.
Oh, because you're out of juice?
Because they don't put it. I keep looking at my health. My shield is just what naturally looks like it must be my mana bar, and it's not, and it drives me crazy.
Yeah. I actually really wish all the abilities in this game were just cooldown based and there was no energy.
I just wish
But
it. I just wish it was
very
next to
good
that
reason.
stuff, because that's your obvious bars.
Well, do you see how you've got these, like, 4 dots beneath your,
Being theoretical.
like, these... Yeah. Those actually correspond with your abilities. I don't think they have a cooldown marker for it, though. Which is really weird to me.
They don't. Do they even have cooldowns? I think you can just cast them back to back.
I guess. I wish that they would... Here, let's see if I can get it to, get one to, like, go down.
Oh. Well, that was a wasted overlap of spells.
Oh, they will actually turn dark if you can't use them.
Yeah.
By the way.
Oh yeah, I noticed that. The moment you pointed them out, I'm like, oh yeah, so those things go dark, and because they were hollow for me already. Then I killed
never
some.
tested.
Then I killed some stuff to get loot, and they filled up.
My main ability is pretty good, but I'm usually just using the weapons because my third ability is just a flat-out heal, and I don't like not having my heal.
Lighting's just satisfying,
obvious
so nothing else matters to me.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean,
Oh, taking damage.
you are
Whoopsie.
like literally Palpatine, so.
Just need a wall to back against so I can just get safe for a second. It definitely has that killing floor feeling of just enemies being in every direction at once, except they have guns now.
Oh yeah. Yeah, this is why I told you find a good corridor to like hide in. Though
Yeah.
honestly, I'm just following you around to keep you alive, just in case this does happen. I'll come heal you in a bit. I'm currently murdering people. I can also revive you as many times as need be, which helps a lot.
Die. Everything.
Go anyway. Oh, you're over here somewhere.
I think shooting me in the
How
back,
did you
aren't
get
they?
over here?
Oh, there he is. Stop that. Shame on you.
I completely lost you.
I'm right here.
Oh,
I ran through the chamber you were in when you were down here.
there you go. There was a lot of death happening. I don't think anybody should expect me to actually see anything when
Yeah.
bodies are just literally flying. Oh, by the way, this is a great kill corridor if you want to hide in it.
The game can absolutely just become a noise of just particles and stuff going on all over your screen. Like,
Well,
yeah, I'll make sense
actually,
of this, no big
kind of
deal.
This is kind of a shitty kill corridor because there's no good enemy spawn. So the enemies will spawn in uninhabited rooms and then run in. They won't spawn in the room you're in. So if you only are adjacent to like one room that's only adjacent to one more room, you actually get less enemies spawning. So if you're like in a big open area, you're actually going to get a ton of enemies. And if you're in like a tiny little room at the end of a corridor, it's pretty useless. It's weird.
Ow. Wow. The guy with the riot shield just decked me with their riot shield and just sent me sailing backwards.
By the way, keep an eye out. The guys with the rocket launchers showed up.
Uh-oh.
They're not that dangerous, but they knock you over. And then they
maybe
keep
that's what
knocking
hit
you
me.
over. No, probably the riot shield guys. Those guys take off your shields really hard.
Ow. I found the rocket. The guy I'm held to bombard.
Yes.
That more or less narrows
him.
it down.
Problem solved.
Oh, out of shields.
Nice thing is if I revive you, you actually come back with full everything.
Oh.
Doesn't really make a whole lot of sense.
You don't make a
But I
lot of
like it.
sense.
I mean, you want to go with that retort?
Yes. I did.
Okay.
It was carefully thought through for literally years. Perfectly for that exact
Wow.
situation. I am dedicated. Actually, you didn't notice, but I actually hopped into a hyperbolic time chamber at that moment. That's what.
Return to being a child. Tell yourself, okay, so at
That's not
this
how the
stage,
hyperbolic
you
time
need-
chamber works.
Oh wait, no, that's fuck. Is that the
Dragon Ball
that's like
Z.
the
It's just a slow motion
Dude.
chamber. The reveal is that
actually-
the reason why I'm actually so clever is because there's no TeamSpeak lag at all. It's actually just me going in and out of a time chamber to think of responses to everything.
Huh. That makes sense. I just go get snacks.
Does it though?
No. I am
Yeah,
really
you
hungry.
just excuse yourself.
This guy hits me with his shield and triggers my companion to just shoot him in the face. Also, the other thing about survival mode is every 5 minutes you get a thing. Usually it's a mod, sometimes it's money. So, that's why I do the 10, 15, 20 minutes along the way.
Headshot. I'm just.
Oh, by the way,
it's just
there's
really
not-
satisfying to just keep going, honestly.
Oh yeah.
Oops. Get out of here. Your nonsense. Oops.
At some point we're gonna stop though, just because you're gonna start dying.
Nah, it's impossible. I'm
You have
unkillable.
34 health.
Shut up. You don't know that. Oh, shit, they're
press
everywhere.
Z, you can... Press Z, by the way. You can see how much HP I have.
There it is. Is it toggle or is it staying on now?
It's toggle.
Okay. Yeah, that seems like a useful thing just to have on all the time, honestly.
Yeah, I was actually kind of surprised because I think it used to always be on.
Definitely a little weird that they hide it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you spend a lot of this game literally ignoring all the other players in your session because they don't matter.
Alright, good co-op.
Apart from just... Yeah. Oh yeah, the champion enemies are starting to spawn
that's
now.
a rocket to the face.
Because we've hit the 15-minute mark.
Ow. Pain.
You okay?
I guess I died.
Oh, yeah, you're down. Oh yeah, go figure.
There are
He
rocket
probably
people
took a
here.
rocket to the face. I noticed. He died.
They're not very friendly. I'm not a fan of them.
This is the other reason why sentinels are really useful. They
Oop,
will
don't
just
fall in the
murder
hole.
anything close to you.
Yeah, I don't have backup. I just have my own wits, which did not suffice.
Yeah. This game has a skill cap, but it's not a replacement for good stats. Like, you can't skill your way through things. No, my heal heals
Oh
the
no!
team, right?
I ran out of arrows for the first time ever, and I'm
I've been
dying now.
using-
Shit. They're everywhere.
using it-
Jesus.
Yeah, we should probably head for the exit.
They're
I'll pick it back up.
everywhere.
And then we start sprinting for it. Oh shit, yeah, we're getting to the point where I can't insta-kill people. At least with the shitty bow.
What a crazy concept. Native might have to work for it.
I mean, honestly, these guys are only level 6, so... Like,
I'm
even you
under
should
attack.
be... Even you should be able to insta-kill most of them. Where the hell... Oh, there you are.
It's not about how fast I can kill them, it's just that they're everywhere and shooting me at the same time. And now they have rockets.
Coming.
Also, I have a pistol now, and I'm confused and sad.
Okay, you want to start heading for the exit? You'll get your ammo back as soon as you leave the area.
How do you actually switch weapons? I don't know how.
F. F switches weapons.
I thought that was how you go to melee.
If you
Oh,
press
shit.
and hold F, you go to melee.
Bad time to try to figure out how the controls work
Yep.
when everything's shooting you. Oh, can I shoot back still? Oh, I can. I didn't
By
realize
the
that.
way, probably bad time to revive you. There's a bombard up here.
I'll be fine.
Eh.
I got lightning. I used it up though.
Actually, I'm starting to take damage here.
I briefly
We
had
really should
lightning.
leave. Okay, head for the exit.
Ow. Everything's
I'll come back
being
for you if you
mean
need
now.
Tenno,
Just sprint. They
prepare
can't
for
hit you
life
if you're
support.
going fast.
That's how I died.
Like the enemy. Well, don't sprint this way.
No. The shift button doesn't exist to me anymore. It's dead to me. It's not graceful enough.
Luckily, enemies don't always spawn in front of you, so we might actually have like a purest straight shot out of here. Because you can only have so many in an area, and it's still despawning the ones behind us.
Life support capsule.
No, the wall. Sadness. I'm trailing right behind you, but every now and then I'll just smack into a doorway.
Alright, we're right next to the exit. Actually, no. Yeah, we are. Alright, this is a lot easier. I turned on an option to auto-lock on melee targets. It gets really disorienting when I'm trying to slash and move.
Alright.
Flash and dashes.
30 seconds. Let's go.
Oh yeah, to get... you want to go 20 minutes? Seems like a good goal. And they're not going to spawn from behind us, I think. Also, if you die, it's not a big deal, because I can pick you back up.
I just noticed that we were seconds away from a bonus, so it just made sense to stick around.
If you want to loot this room up here, by the way, it's not a bad idea.
Are the drops worthwhile?
I mean, why not?
Ow, ow, ow. Dick.
There's
Sneaking
just
up on me in the
curtain
darkness
of-
where I can't see him.
There's just a curtain of corpses back here.
Nobody makes me bleed my own blood.
Tenno, prepare for life support.
Oop, there goes that room.
The longer
Yeah, I
we
noticed.
fight,
It's just
the more
satisfying.
successful we will be.
Yeah, all of the Tenno abilities in this game just feel
Oh,
really
they're
good.
behind. Oh. Get off of me. Where'd you even
I
come from?
forgot
Get out of
that-
here.
They come from this door over
Sneaky
here
little
behind
bastards. Oh, there are sword ladies with robo-boobs.
You. Yeah, don't worry about the robo boobs.
Name of my self-titled
Life
album.
support has arrived.
That doesn't make any sense.
I
You
can
can't,
see
you
it.
can't be self-titled and have a name. It doesn't make sense. I said that entire sentence was just drivel.
I mean, it's about normal.
Yep, that's the
You
joke.
want to go?
They are not
go now?
pleased with me right now, are they? We probably won't make it for another 4 minutes, will we?
We might, but I'm probably gonna have to revive you several times.
Ow.
Especially if
There
you're
it
at a-
goes.
Yeah, like I said. All right, coming.
I turned around to see if you were behind me because you were talking about going, and then I got shotgun in the face.
Happens.
And now he's dead.
All right, let's go.
Gross. Drink my mist.
Yeah.
Refreshing Sarah mist.
I prefer to call it fart sprinkles.
Fart
Mission
sprinkles.
complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
Now I've got diamond
but yeah,
skin.
look-
I could sell that.
Yeah, diamond skin's kind of eh.
I just
the one
was
you
joking about
probably
how
want-
valuable it would be to have diamond skin as a mech.
Yeah.
Tenno, there's a time-limited mission alert available. Check navigation. Tenno.
We got a lot of nice things
Wow,
from that.
79 kills.
Navigation is
Yes.
marked.
Oh, 79
No
headshot kills.
invasions.
Never mind. 300 kills.
Yeah. I was like, 79 feels a bit low.